Hello, everyone. I wanted to give you a heads up about this episode. No audio issues this time, surprisingly. But if you haven't noticed already, this is a particularly long episode, and it's actually because we got invited to our best friends live over on YouTube. So we were on Have Luggage Will Travel's live, and when they invited us to this, it was within like 30 seconds. Mr. Kennedy and I were already trying to figure out ways to kind of derail it. So you'll notice kind of in the beginning, they're introducing us, but then we kind of like Inception take over and we do an introduction and everything else. This actually allowed us to take this week off, and it's actually the first week in 35 weeks that we were able to take a week off and not worry about recording an actual episode. We will return to normal recording schedule next week, but I hope you guys enjoy this because this is actually a pretty informative interview, and it really dives into, why we started this podcast, who we are as people, our past, and all that. So I hope you enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Have Luggage Will Travel, for having us on as guests. It was so much fun.
Dingle! Bring on our special guests now.
Hello.
Mallory, go throw that away. Don't leave that
Hi!
in here.
Hi.
Hold on, are you muted?
Where's Trevor?
He is muted.
I cannot hear.
Excuse me.
Oh, wait, I can't hear him because I'm the volume up.
Let me turn the volume up, Thomas.
Hold on, Thomas. Let me figure out what in the world I'm doing. All right, and there's the other one. There he is.
Where there he is.
Can't hear him either. So, y'all give me a minute.
Shimon, what does she need to do?
I feel like I need to
As usual, she
scoot
should've went
back.
Oh, there
I
you
can
are.
hear Trevor just fine.
Oh, we got y'all. Fantastic.
Can we be seen on the screen?
No, we can't be seen on the screen. Here, slide over and you talk on the screen and I'll talk from the side. Sorry, the screen's split in three ways.
Okay.
All right,
There we
can you
go.
guys hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the bonus episode of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, the podcast where we take over people's lives and just talk about just about anything Carnival cruising related.
Or
My
not.
name's Trevor Shelby, and joining me on this cruising adventure is my good friend, Thomas Kennedy.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the Church of Podcastaways.
Welcome.
And all of you cult members out there,
Yes.
I want to welcome our three-time guest.
Three-time guess.
Oops, wrong one.
That way. Or wait.
Have Luggage Will Travel.
Now you know from every week. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we got a great show for you guys today. We got some cruise news to cover.
Hey, can I just say this? Me as I was the original guest, I am the best guest, so I'm
Yes.
the title.
Hold on. You get something for that.
Yes. I was the very first guest, and now I am the two-time.
Yeah, on a live. I mean, this dude.
Hey, Eddie would like you to know that he's here, oiled up, and ready to roll.
He's got the biceps glistening.
Funny.
So I want
love
to
it.
dive into the cruise news
Yes.
very quickly because that's kind of a hot button right now. So I did message these guys earlier and say, hey, do your research so you'll know what we're talking
She
about.
just gave us homework because she
Yeah.
didn't want us to disrupt this live.
I didn't want you to look like idiots. Let's be real.
Oh,
What's the
you
difference in
failed.
us looking like idiots here and then on our podcast?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you failed on that one.
Oh, gosh.
I'm okay. I'm over here. I'm chatting.
He's texting.
I'm on. Hey, I'm texting. I'm putting text in the bottom.
Oh, by the way,
Have any-
here's the original
have any
shirt.
questions? There you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
right there.
God, that was in my
OG.
ear. People are not deaf, Amanda. God. It's like blowing my eardrum. Anyway, if you have any questions, put it in the chat. Say question and then a question, and I will ask these two very humble servants of the cruise industry.
Yes, Kyle. All right, so I want to jump on it real quick. So, and y'all tell me what y'all found if y'all found something different. But definitely want to talk about NCL because they did some big things today. So I do have it pulled up here, so hopefully I can say everything correctly. Wait. He just pulled out the zebra cake. I haven't been able to find those. Zebra cakes are my favorite. Let's just be real.
It's like 10 times better than a Swiss roll.
I hate Swiss.
Yeah.
So that's not hard to do. But I want to talk about this real quick. So vaccine requirements. So you can sell NCL now without a vaccine.
Huh.
So you do have some testing requirements. But they're not even giving. So when cruising first started back, they were giving percentages like 5% could sell unvaccinated for medical reasons or kids or whatever. But NCL, I don't even see a percentage like that they're capping it at. So what it looks like to me, guests age 12 and over will be allowed to board unvaccinated. Unvaccinated guests age 12 and over will be required to show proof of a medically supervised negative PCR or antigen test taken no more than 72 hours prior to embarkation. For guests age 11 years or younger, no additional protocols or testing requirements apply. So if you have kids and you want to cruise and you don't want to vaccinate, or they're not vaccinated, or they can't vaccinate, whatever you're, I don't want to get into that. Nope, not going there. But I've had a lot of people personally, ready to cruise that for whatever reason didn't want to vaccinate.
Yeah, so, my niece is the same way. She's not vaccinated and she's wanting to cruise, but we can't get her on a cruise.
Right.
Now we can. If we go on NCL.
You can get, but the buck doesn't stop there. Yes, Joshua.
Thomas, a question from the chat. How many bananas do you bring on a cruise with you when you go?
That's a good question, actually.
What kind of question is that?
So
I don't know. I asked it, and I'm just asking the questions.
I don't bring bananas on the boat.
Well, you did tell somebody to ask that question to us one time.
Catherine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good question. That's why I said it's good.
That's that Catherine. That's one of our cult members. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, John Morrison. Thanks for joining us.
That's Big John. Big John, that's my barbecue buddy, Big John from West Virginia.
Okay, so now I'm on Royal's website. I'm on their Healthy Sales Center. And it does say unvaccinated children will still need to show a test result to board all sailings, regardless of length. However, they will not need to test again at the terminal. Fully vaccinated guests only have to show a test result at boarding if the sailing is 6 days or nights or longer. That's old news a little bit. However, let me find it. It doesn't give any I had it pulled up and then I went on something else on my phone. Of course. Royal's changing their stuff, and that's kind of where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So it looks like that's children.
Well, Cruise News Daily said this morning, where one starts it, the others follow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And with the testing requirements, it all started with NCL.
Okay, so they've been the leaders.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, they're kind of starting things now. I'm looking on Royal's website.
Thomas,
say something, Josh.
Why did you rank the burrito from Blue Iguana so low? Question from
Gary.
That's another good question.
Came from Gary. I'm just asking the questions here.
Gary, I know it's you. Even though I can't see it on there, I know it's you.
Y'all can't see the chat?
I can see chat.
I turned it off my phone. Huh.
Oh, you can pull it up on the stream thing.
Yeah, that's how I have it on the side, but I'm not looking at it at all right now.
Yeah.
How do you
Also,
pull it up on the screen? On the screen thing.
before Thomas answers, Trevor, we're getting a lot of love for the banana cream pie at brunch.
Okay.
Oh my
I want to say this right now. Banana cream pie for brunch is the best thing that brunch has going for it.
It is.
It's amazing. I went 2 times to brunch just to have the pie. I sat down. I told Megan, I was like, I'm having the pie. I'm having 2 slices. That's what I'm here for. I'm like, I want an egg and like 2 slices of pie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bring the pie first.
Now back to Gary's question. I ranked it at number 4. Or did I rank it at number 3? I can't remember. Number 4, I believe. And why would I rank an omelet in a wrapped in a tortilla when I don't even
good.
When I don't even really like Mexican food?
Oh my God. I'm going to exit this live. So I will not put up for the shame of the burrito. I will say that the burrito is amazing. And yeah, you can get it in all kind of different ways. It's not an omelet. It is a breakfast burrito, sir.
It's a omelet wrapped in a tortilla.
Now, let me throw my 2 cents in there. I don't like scrambled eggs.
Well.
So it starts there for me. It just starts off bad.
Well.
Hey, I will say this, like, I don't know who's all in here recently went on a Carnival cruise, but one thing I noticed, the burritos have gotten way smaller than what they did. Like, they're cutting back on the size. Like, I had a breakfast one morning.
It was like this big.
I mean, it looked like a burrito that you get at McDonald's.
It really did. It was tiny.
It's
I
terrible.
You should ask for more stuff.
Well, even the lunch burritos were getting smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And so I noticed like they're cutting back on how much they're giving you.
Well, see, we weren't talking about lunch burritos. I didn't even rank those.
Well, see, that's where your problem started.
Yeah. Well, I noticed also that they were kind of cheaping out on the breakfast burritos. But then you would end up with a problem with people going up there and like, I want 4.
Right.
And like you got a line going down the way, and it's like, oh, come on.
That's all people are gonna do. They're gonna get more, or they're gonna say, "Can you put more egg in that? I need some more egg in that. Let's get some more egg in there."
Thomas,
then you go to the omelet bar. You get a 3-egg omelet. With everything you want.
And you get 2 eggs over medium.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you could do that too. Yeah.
Thomas, you're getting some rebuttal. I've never had a omelet with crispy hash browns. The crispy hash browns make it.
Thomas, it's the hash browns. It really is.
I can put an omelet. I could put hash browns in an omelet.
Thomas is not part of the group cruise now.
No, nobody said that. And the Mannings did say they're definitely cutting back on them. They just got off Carnival, and they wouldn't put more than 2 sausages in them. Like, what did I tell you? Oh, ham. So they cut the ham up in like little slivers. Like when I got the last one I got, they only put 2 of those little bitty strips of ham in it. And I was like, do you see the size I am, sir? It's ridiculous. So anyway, but we got a lot of people joining the chat.
Yes, thank you all for being here. I just quickly wanted to cover that. Carnival hasn't changed their policy at all, by the way.
And we got 2 people cruising this week. Just Kaya TV's hopping on Carnival.
Yeah, on Freedom, right? Isn't that what I saw?
Yep. And Happily Ever Yachty's hopping on Royal Caribbean.
Nice.
Miss Yachty's in here with all her bags.
The bag lady.
The bag lady. That's it. Oh. All right.
All right. So I wrote down questions. Y'all, Philip is talking to me like I'm not doing YouTube live right now. Just for the record, Thomas has agreed to see the light on FRGC. Agreed to see what light? What are you trying, Thomas?
What?
Yeah, I told him I would reevaluate the breakfast burrito on the family reunion group cruise.
I'm out.
I'm sorry.
He has agreed to retry a breakfast burrito on the FRGC.
Awesome. Me and Eddie will be in there doing burrito curls.
2 at a time.
On our way to the gym. loaded with all that protein.
Don't miss out on the family reunion group cruise if you haven't booked your room yet. There's still plenty of room and plenty of time.
Oh,
And I bet Miss Catherine would love to come and watch you two knuckleheads.
Yes.
so
Live and in action.
You know, it's funny. We're funny together, but I'm not funny by myself.
Yeah.
You're very
you're very laid back.
you are.
You're inconspicuous.
Sneak up on you.
If you actually listen to the show, we've done a few episodes where we were like alone, like for whatever reason, Tom was there or I wasn't there. And they are our worst episodes because me, I'm like just trying to go at it like 100 miles an hour in the beginning. At the end, I'm just like, and that's what I got. I don't know what to tell you.
And I sound like someone from NPR.
Yeah.
Never heard a better description. That is awesome. Josh needs to say something, then I gotta say something.
Sorry, Huddle's Adventures. I forgot them. They're going on a cruise out of NYC this weekend.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ooh.
Man, there's gonna be a lot of lives this weekend. I'm gonna have to watch all these ways.
Shoot, what was that? Oh,
Thanks, Eddie.
Doing lives by myself are the worst. Or by when Josh is by himself. That's why we either have the kids on, or I had Siobhan and Teresa join me. It's hard when you don't have that energy to feed off of somebody else. You don't realize how much you.
We've been, like Trevor's sister said one time, because we've been friends for 25 years almost.
Yeah.
She said we share a brain.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thanks for answering one of my questions, Thomas.
We really do, though.
Dude, you can't train wreck our live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One of the questions were, how long have y'all been friends?
Oh, really?
That's great. Yeah,
Right, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say we met each other actually. It was actually my first job, and we worked at a little amusement park called Frontier City here in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And
because his sister, I knew his sister from college. She was in band with me, and she and a friend of ours begged me to come work for this vendor who had a stand there. And next thing I know, I'm like hanging out with this dude trying to plan a wrestling federation, an indie wrestling federation.
Yeah. We're like right next to each other. Like we had games right next to each other. It was really funny. We just goofed off all day, all summer, and so
hey,
it's
I'm
a great
change
job.
the screen. Hang on just a second.
Oh, there you go.
There's Josh.
There he is.
I'm a part of the crew.
Thanks, Eddie.
It's like Gelato Gate all over again. Actually, there's like cutting him out. It was awkward there for a while.
What's this for Josh?
Okay, so we did last night. We were in the chat with Howie Cruz, and Laura and Eddie brought up Gelato Gate or something. Anyways, and of course Eddie, he's always got Josh's back.
We got you.
We got you.
So we had to explain the joke. So for anybody who's in here who doesn't know the joke,
or ever went and watched the video,
right?
Go watch the video.
We were on the cruise. We were on the Vista. What were we on?
We're on the Vista.
Was it the Vista?
I believe so.
Yeah.
No, it was no, it wasn't a Vista. It was Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
Mardi
Gras. Yeah.
We were on the Mardi Gras, and we had gotten back on the ship or whatever, and he has bone spurs in his heel. He didn't inform me that day that his feet were hurting.
That was not a bone spur limp. That was a broken foot. He had a broken metatarsal in the middle of
broken man.
Broken.
Yes.
You could see the tears in his eyes. I just want.
It's bringing tears to my eyes. Stop.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to do.
Why?
I didn't want to cry on this line.
It's like it happened all over again.
It's all over again.
Eddie knows. I walked all over Amber Cove. You're right.
So, anywho,
Trevor's like this lasagna. Oh god!
that's awesome.
He's gonna start crying. Oh, Trevor, by the way, there's a shout out adding you in our vlog series off the Dream About Lasagna. Sorry.
Okay, awesome.
Hey, Moonlight Adventures. Anyways, so we finish eating lunch. It's a late lunch, whatever. And he decides he wants some gelato. And he doesn't say anything in time. And so we get up to go get gelato, and the gelato station is closed. But the way he tells it is that he had asked for gelato like 30 times in the last 3 hours. And nobody would go get his gelato. And we don't love him. And we don't appreciate him.
Look, it's understood that Brandon does chicken reviews. I do gelato reviews. So I must eat a lot of gelato.
A lot of gelato.
I can't tell you how many pounds of chicken
Yes, Catherine,
wings.
it was a tragedy, for real.
It was. Catherine's on my side.
Oh, Carrie, nobody's talking to you. 20 miles in the rain. Yeah, that's about barefooted uphill both ways.
I did. After that crazy excursion they had me going on with that woman that was trying to steal me.
Eddie says you should seek legal representation. What are you going to sue me for is what I want to know.
I know. I'm staying out the way.
You're going to sue me for all these Have Luggage Will Travel t-shirts? Please buy these t-shirts.
All the Funko Pops I bought. Hey, if y'all didn't see it, the very top one's a new one. That's Leonard Hofstetter with the sarcasm sign. I had to get that one.
Nice.
Wait.
Okay, so 2 more questions. I just wanted to throw that out there for you newbies. So when you hear Gelato Gate or Justice for Josh, you can chime in. You know what we're talking about. So
there will be t-shirts for sale through Thomas's t-shirt selling store for the family reunion.
Hashtag Gelato Gate.
Yes.
And we're gonna wear.
That's another shirt we got to put on there whenever we get it.
We're just gonna buy Hanes shirts, the white ones, and get a black marker and just write it on, and stuff it in an envelope.
Hey, that would be good. That would be pretty original with the big thick Sharpies.
Yes.
And then sign them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for any chat that I'm missing, guys. It is totally not intentional. All right, so here's my first question. Why a podcast?
Well,
this is our 3rd attempt at a podcast, actually.
Okay, so why a podcast?
Well, why not?
I mean, why not? We're ugly.
Yeah, it's like, well, okay, so it kind of started. I was on a cruise, and I kept thinking it'd be nice. I was driving to Galveston, and I was like, man, it'd be nice if I had some kind of podcast to kind of hype me up here. And I was like looking at the available podcasts, and there's tips and tricks and this and that, but there was nothing that was just like overly entertaining in my opinion. And then
the only one I found was like the cruise dudes, and they're sporadic.
Yeah. And so after the cruise, I may have been during the cruise, I'd sent Mr. Kennedy a message and was like, hey, we need to do a podcast because there's a gap in the market. So yeah, it was the first podcast we did that I can honestly say that it wasn't. My mom was not the only listener.
We had a wrestling podcast that went like 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Then we had a pop culture podcast that we could never get a format for.
Yeah, we never. That one kept changing, and it got like 20 views a week kind of thing. Now we're hundreds of downloads a week, and it's been quite the ride so far. It's kind of wild.
We were just expecting, a few people here or there. You know.
We do have a question to answer really quickly. I've been to so many playmakers and still haven't tried the s'mores dessert. Have any of you? If you have, let us know in the chat. I've never sailed Royal, and I don't think you guys have either.
Oh, that's Shoddy.
So if you can answer that question from Shoddy, let her know.
I'm sure how we cruise is done.
I cannot. Trevor also has a true crime podcast. Josh just told me that I am a podcaster, true crime person. I love true crime.
Yep.
So I'm going to check that out soon. I just got AirPods, and it is my favorite thing to put them in and listen to things and walk around and do other things.
It's very different than what we do here. It's very serious.
It's true crime. It's supposed to be serious.
It's called Forgotten True Crime, and it is about true crime cases. Most of them are probably ones you've never heard of. and it takes a lot of time and research to really dive into all that.
Yeah,
so.
that is some of my favorite types of TV shows to watch. Josh thinks I'm a weirdo.
I don't watch
Be
TV.
weary. She's trying to learn how to kill you and get away with it.
She's gonna need a lot more than a TV show, man. No.
But I do enjoy that. Okay, so back to back to Carnival Cruising Podcast Ways podcast. When did you guys start this podcast?
This podcast?
Mm-hmm.
December 18th, I believe, was the first episode. Trevor's
December. I think it was the last week of November.
Photo. It's still the cover photo.
Or maybe November was when we put out a trailer for it. But I think it was right around December we really started kicking off.
December 18th, 2021.
Okay, yeah.
The show begins.
Awesome.
It's still our cover photo for the actual podcast page.
Yeah.
Okay. So been an exciting few months for you guys then. So that leads into my next question then. So how many, you've kind of already answered this a little bit. How many downloads do you guys have currently?
I can give you the exact number here in a sec. We just surpassed 10,000 downloads, but now we're at 10,525.
Nice.
Do you want me to give them a big head before you reveal the numbers?
Oh yeah. Hang on. I already revealed it, but we can totally do the whole big-headed thing because I know exactly where you're going with this, and it's kind of bizarre.
Your first episode is still the highest rated episode.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pulling up the stats right now, but our episode of Chat with Travel Agency, Have Luggage Will Travel, surpasses just about any episode we have by about 100 downloads.
Even the hypnotist.
Yeah, even the hypnotist beats out the hypnotist. She dropped down. That episode died a little bit.
So you did in fact give us the big head, but let me tell you something. Let me be perfect. Hold on a second. I'm getting a phone call. Let me be perfectly honest with you. Let me tell her I'm on live.
Which she should be watching, but she's not, so it's rude. Anyway.
That was not one of my questions at all.
The way
So thanks.
Yeah.
I really wasn't even going there.
Oh no, it's really funny though. That's our top episode.
And
it came out February 19th.
And I owe you guys, and I know I've texted you this personally, but I will tell you this publicly. How much thanks I do owe you guys from your podcast, the business that I have gained from it. I know we've talked about your 90% finder's fee, but
well, I mean, we'll go ahead and bump that. We'll just go ahead and make it an 85%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That's like the family discount. So.
Yeah. I appreciate that. We are the original BFFs.
Exactly.
Eddie says you sound a lot like Sam Elliott. I don't know who that is.
You know, the bushy mustache guy from the cowboy movies.
I do know who that is. Can I help you, son? No, you can't. Okay.
Hi, Philip.
Hi, Mr. Thomas said, "Hey, Philip."
Hi, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, bye.
Mr. Thomas still owes you that Shirley Temple.
I do.
He just turned and walked off. He didn't even.
I didn't know what to say.
I expect my Shirley Temple.
Oh,
on the
hi,
family
Michelle.
reunion
I can't talk
cruise.
right now. I'm sorry. There's my friend who was calling me right there.
Hey, Rochelle, a young Spanish maiden.
Okay, so we know how many downloads now. How many episodes do you guys have?
What did we just?
Are you counting bonus episodes?
I'm counting whatever.
Yeah, we've got about 45, 46. If you count bonus, I don't know. 46 is probably where we're at.
No, we're on. I think we're about to record.
Episode 45 is coming up, and I think we've only done a couple bonuses.
Okay.
So.
Gary thinks he's the original BFF.
I have a feeling that Gary and us are going to get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Probably. Stacey, welcome back. Okay, so how often do y'all put out new episodes for all of our people who don't follow you guys yet?
Every Saturday.
Yep. Saturday morning.
Trevor uploads them to whatever our podcasting network is, and then I share it on to both our podcast page and our group page. And you guys are welcome to share it anywhere you want from there.
Yeah, and so you can listen like literally anywhere podcasts are downloaded, yes?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I share it from Spotify because that's what I use. Because I don't like Apple.
Yes.
You're talking on a MacBook right now.
I gotta say though, Apple is our number one download source, so I'm never gonna shame Apple. So
It's easier.
yeah, and I love Apple, by the way. So
okay, my last question.
And then on to my question.
And then on to his goofy one. So individually, I would like for you guys to give your own YouTube channels that you have created a plug.
Okay. Well, I'll start with I started Peer Runners after we did the podcast, and we met Have Luggage Will Travel. So I got kind of into the YouTube game through you guys, actually. And I've tried to come up with ideas and stuff and kind of come up with ways to make content with YouTube. And that's another thing we've done before is we've made a YouTube channel. We had about 10,000 subscribers at one point. That was
10,000?
Yeah. It was OG old YouTube. We're talking it was
now that YouTube page did finance an entire cruise.
Yeah, it bought a cruise for us. It was like we're talking, yeah, it was great. We no longer use that one. That one's been kind of legacied out. But that was our original kind of get together. We did like a what do you call it? Like
Mystery
Science Theater 3000, basically, is what we were doing, making jokes and making fun of movies and clips and things. So
Yeah.
that
And then that transitioned to like short mockumentaries. Like we did one on the rise and fall of Daniel LaRusso,
Yes.
Karate Kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before they came out with the TV show, we were actually doing it.
And he's a successful car dealership owner.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that was actually like what we did was Johnny.
Yeah. I wish I had the picture.
If you could see it, if we could find it.
It's on my Facebook. I'll share it.
Trevor's rendition of Johnny was spot on.
Spot on. Yeah. I swear the TV show stole the idea from me because I'm sitting there with like a bottle of liquor, and I'm like, that Daniel LaRusso. It was great.
Laura, it says music is the voice of beauty.
Oh.
Are you making that up?
No, she's asking what my head.
I know what
Gary says, I think it says the breakfast burrito should be ranked higher.
And tiramisu.
That's funny.
Thomas,
Squint my eyes.
okay,
I think it does say that.
Okay, so Trevor, Peer Runners, what is your end goal? I guess.
I'm just having fun, honestly. I'm not doing YouTube for any other reason than to have fun and make content. It's something that I'm really interested in. I back in the day was a projectionist and put together film for movie theaters. So like you
just find this entertaining.
I find this entertaining. And so if you've seen any of my videos, I try to have fun. I try to be different. That's one thing that I've always kind of subscribed to with this. The ideal is if you want to do something on YouTube, you need either to be the first person to do it, or you need to be the best person to do it, or you need to be different.
Yes.
And so I chose to be different because I'm not the first and I am definitely not the best.
Right.
But I'm trying to do things a little differently, And so I'm still figuring out what that is. So
when you said that the other night in the chat, I was like, man, that's pretty deep right there, actually. And I'm going to say what you're doing is different, and the different is working because your subscriber count is going up rapidly.
Yeah.
What, Josh?
Hey, Gary would also like to everybody to know that Thomas has a YouTube channel, and
we're getting to that.
That he would like to hear Thomas speak besides just Trevor.
Yeah.
I'm just reading what's in the comments. I'm just a facilitator of the chat.
I'm guilty of talking too much, so
he feels like, Thomas is in the shadows, humble, and Gary wants Thomas to have his time. I'm just reading what Gary's writing.
What's that all doing?
Wow.
All right, so Thomas.
Well, okay, so mine is the Lido deck. Now I had the idea like shortly before the cruise where I met you guys, but it didn't come to be until a couple months after.
Yeah, it did take you some time.
Because I'm a perfectionist, and I can't just like create, just say I'm going to do something and just do it. Where Trevor said 2 days before he put out his first video, I'm going to do a YouTube channel, and it was boom. I've got a plan. It's something I got to do. I think it's OCD or something, but I do travel vlogs and tips and tricks on cruises, and I do unpopular opinions on of food too.
That's what you put on your videos.
Unpopular opinions on food.
Yeah. And because this whole live has just been about me and a burrito and me and tiramisu, which I love. The tiramisu was on there. It just wasn't the main dining room tiramisu.
Listen, Josh, y'all saw in the video, Josh did not eat all his tiramisu on the drink, and all the food was so good on that cruise,
except for the tiramisu.
Yeah, Thomas, the official unofficial Carnival Cruise food critic. There you go. I like it.
Heck yeah.
But anyways, so Pier Runners and the Lido deck.
Hey, sorry, it wasn't Gary that said that. I made all that up fraudulently. It was something else. And I expounded upon it, but anyway, it wasn't Gary. Gary, I'm sorry. I apologize. I do have an announcement at the end of my questionnaire that me and Gary will be doing on the Family Reunion Group Cruise. So we want to talk about that before you guys hop off.
Yeah, so stick around for that.
Yeah.
All right, so, Josh is up. That was loud.
All right.
By the way, Howie Cruise. If Brian and them still in here, yeah, man, you don't have a Southern accent at all.
Oh, I jumped up last night when he said that.
He's like, well, it's like Southern New Jersey. I'm like,
he's like, anyway. That's where I get my Southern accent from.
I was like, Southern accent, huh? No. Would y'all like it in my deep radio voice? I can do that for you, Thomas.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thomas, when did your love for Speedos start?
Well, I'd have to say it happened whenever the first time I saw Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School. That Speedo just didn't cover anything. That's all I got right now. Sorry.
You guys didn't expect an answer.
Oh, I wrote all these questions on my own.
This has nothing to do with me. That's why I'm sharing in the chat.
All right. Trevor, is the Long Island iced tea your go-to drink?
Absolutely. It is the probably my favorite drink, and I've told the story before with when I got married on a ship. That was what they gave me before I got married, and I didn't realize they were going to give me like 6 of them. And so I guess I got married, honestly. So like,
I signed the paper.
He signed the paper. Yeah. I'm sure it happened, but I vaguely remember it.
Are you like that Alan Jackson song, I'm married to you and I don't even know your name?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm married to a waitress and I don't even know. All right. question.
Traveling mayonnaise just unsubbed from Lee.
Oh, that's really funny.
I really hope everybody that's in here is used to this because I'm gonna tell you, I swear nobody's ever gonna come to our live again after this.
I love it.
What did y'all expect? You all invited us on this show.
Yes.
It was high time we did.
What we did is we put in the title "Train Wreck."
Yeah.
All right, here's my third question. Let me get my voice back. Who has the best beard?
That wasn't it. Out of whom?
Them two.
Oh, say that.
That's definitely me.
I would have to go with Mr. Kennedy on that one. I don't even really call what I have as a beard.
That's a 5 o'clock. That's a 6 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's still hung over from your cruise.
Yeah.
Hey, Antoinette and Moonlight. What's up, guys? Sorry.
Guggen, hey, real quick plug. If y'all haven't seen Guggen Rob's European stuff, go check it out. They just got back, or they're on their way back from their cruising in Europe. Some beautiful pictures. Sorry, you know how I like to give everybody love. All right, here we go. Will there be a fashion show on the family reunion group cruise?
Absolutely.
I can answer that. Yes.
Yes.
Nobody's talking to you, Amanda.
I don't
Hush.
care.
I believe Trevor and I, and we're trying to get our third co-host in on it too.
Yeah.
I believe Eddie from Huddle's Adventures told me personally that he wanted to be involved in that. So y'all can pencil him
Sorry
in.
to throw that chat over your face, but thank you. That's Rob here tonight.
Oh, what's up, Rob? Rob will be on the family reunion group cruise with us. I cannot wait to meet him and get to hang out with him. Fantastic man that does a lot for other channels.
Yes.
But yeah, pencil in Eddie for y'all's third in the fashion show.
That'd be awesome.
But one of y'all will just have to rub him down with coconut oil.
Good job.
I'm going to leave that up to Trevor to rub Eddie down.
Oh,
That's
anyway.
all Josh.
Anyway. All right. My last question, and this is for Mr. Thomas Kennedy. Why do you hate tiramisu?
I don't. I love tiramisu. But did you see the only two that were above it?
I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about why tiramisu wasn't number one. So the first night on Family Reunion Group Cruise, me and you will be dining in the MDR and enjoying tiramisu together.
Well,
yes. Oh, hey, I am 4 times the size of you, man. You will be going in the MDR with tiramisu.
Got him under his arm.
Did I just I'm getting threatened all over the place for food.
The top of his head would be in Josh's armpit.
I mean,
it's really funny.
Hey, how much weight have you lost, by the way?
22 pounds.
Nice.
Awesome. Congrats.
Nice segue into that. Let's talk about
There you go.
And I'm going to help you put it all back on tiramisu and burritos. So I know we got a lot back to a serious note.
We are never serious.
No,
Oh, Gary said he loves blue card intern.
Catherine, you're
he's
not
gonna do on
wrong.
the cruise.
We have been friends with these. So it's funny actually how we met.
And
we were
Eddie
in,
thought we were next door neighbors because of how we talked.
Really?
Along. Yeah, he said when he's like, y'all got to live next door to each other. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
no. Our
hey,
state's
Coach Cruz, we're having a great night.
Hey, Coach Cruz, I've been watching y'all stuff. Great content.
So we were getting ready to cruise on the Vista, and I posted in the group Facebook page for the Vista cruise, like I typically do about a week or so before. Hey, we're content creators. I usually post our link. If you see a Spillman, come say hi. Just trying to let people know we're on here. Come speak to us. Just making ourselves friendly up front. And Thomas reached out. I don't even remember what all you said, but you were going to be on the cruise and you had a podcast, or y'all were making a podcast or some such. I don't remember at what point it was. It was pretty early.
We were still early. It was. Yeah. We were making a podcast. Yeah.
And so we ended up getting on the cruise, and I think you saw Philip first, didn't you?
No, I saw Josh first.
Okay.
He was getting gelato.
I would really, honestly.
Yes, if you're a creator, put hashtag creator, and I will try to share links here in just a minute. And so, anyways, we actually had Thomas on our live that we did
Sell
away that day, and then they asked us to be on their podcast, and we did that. We were still the highest ranked episode. Just throw that out there. And they have I am the Carnival Cruising Podcastaways resident travel agent. So anyways, that's actually how we met, was through cruising on the Vista, and Thomas was cruising. And so we haven't met in person.
Should I mention the fact that you got mad at me because another cruise creator was on board and I fangirled for
you did. You fangirled that person and not us. Like, oh, hey.
Yeah,
y'all have five.
Now I have no respect for that other creator.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
That was the cruise that creator died for
Right.
me.
Yeah, us too. We were excited, and then we weren't. And Thomas is actually wearing the very first shirt that we ever gave away as a channel.
wrong side.
Backwards.
yeah. He wore it the next day on an excursion.
Traveling Manning said, "Want to be creator."
Want to be creator. But we do. We got to send Trevor his T-shirt.
Googan Rob's his creator in training, no doubt. I'm still rolling with the training wheels.
Man, whatever Rob throws out, world class.
I'm infant creator.
So anyway, that's how we met him, and that's why we're real good friends, and just
And I
keep
think-
becoming better friends.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is our first live that we've had you guys on.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well,
Um,
Mr. Kennedy.
But he-
Us together, yeah.
He just kind of like he photobombed us, but he live bombed us.
And yeah, the only other people we've had the Parkers on, then you had Siobhan on, and you've had Miss Manning on a couple
If
times.
you didn't want me on that first live, you shouldn't have said, "Hey, we're doing a live over here. Come join us."
I don't
And I
ever
would just,
come join you. I
you
said,
know,
come out and say,
stayed
hey.
in my chair.
But what was really funny was that Philip didn't have a clue who this guy was. Like, he's just some random guy on the cruise ship, right?
Dad, why does this guy keep
But-
offering me Shirley Temples?
But Thomas knows who Philip is, through our social media.
Oh,
And
funny.
he saw Philip, and he can tell the story better than I can.
But anyway,
Which part? The
When you saw
part
Philip
in the
very
elevator
first
where I was like, "Hey, where are your parents at?" And they're like,
Yeah.
he's like, why is this strange man asking me where my mom and dad are?
"Listen, little dude, I don't know where they are."
Yeah.
You look me in the eye when you're talking to me, son.
And then I saw him at the bar getting a Shirley Temple while I was getting my Cheers package, and I was like, "If you'll wait," but he took off afterwards. I guess to find you guys.
Oh, and he's like, "There's that weird guy again. I gotta go."
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Mallory was like cool with me. She's like, "Hey, I don't know where my parents are."
Oh, Mallory, Mallory's a social butterfly. Like Gary and Teresa come here, and they come to the house for that live that night, and I'm like, I bring Philip down. I'm like, Philip, come meet Gary and Teresa. The Mannings, and Philip's like, hey, he turns around and just walks off, and I'm like, there you go. There's Mr. Personality.
Yeah, so let's talk about the group cruise real quick. That as a great segue. Rob asked, who else is going on the family reunion group cruise? So we obviously are.
I've got a question about that, actually.
Sure.
Hit
Ask
me.
away, sir.
So we were talking about this on the last episode. Last we heard, there was like only one room left. What was going on with that? Is there going to be more rooms available?
Oh no, yeah, I haven't talked to Siobhan because they've been gone, and then Brandon was sick, and anyways,
Yeah.
so I'm not exactly sure where she's at, but we have to book 8 rooms each
Mhm.
to get to secure group rates and the group amenities and such. So I have firmly, hey Lisa's Cruise Adventures, I have firmly booked 7 rooms. So I need to book one more room to
Okay.
have my 8. Then once I'm at my 8, we can add, I can add as many rooms as are available. It's not an infinite number of rooms. Obviously the cruise ships don't have an infinite number of rooms, but
This cruise ship almost does.
Yeah.
so I'm at 7.
Siobhan was at 5 last count.
Last count.
Oh,
I don't know who she's booked. Since then they've been gone. I don't know if she's booked anybody. Good, Rob. Yes, 8 rooms each. So it will be a total of 16 rooms, double occupancy. So at least 32 people. But there are plenty of opportunity for other people to go, and we can add rooms, like I said, as needed. Now, you don't have to book under the group rate. You can book under any of your offers as long as they're group booking eligible. So like Thomas's room, I couldn't book him under the group because his offer was not group booking eligible. And quite frankly, I don't blame him for booking that way. I would have done it too. Mm-hmm. Auntie Neen, we haven't seen you in so long. Hey,
what's up,
we were just talking about you, actually.
Yeah, me and Amanda was talking about you like a couple days ago.
Sorry, that was squirrel. We were just talking about her. They were like, she hasn't been here a few weeks. So anyways, so we got to do 8 rooms. So I'm at 7, and Siobhan was at 5. She could be at more. I have no idea. So that's what that was all about. So if you got anybody who wants to come, once Siobhan and I get to our 8 each, what our plan is because we want to keep the group amenities, as close to the same as we can. She and I are going to then share bookings, to try to keep, so like if I'm at 10 and she's at 12, or if I'm at 12 and she's at 10 or whatever, to keep it about the same so we can get the same amount of fun points. And our next thing is we're already offering everybody $75 no more credit. If we are able to secure more fun points, we do know we want to bump that up to 100. So like if you're booked under us and you have onboard credit plus our onboard credit, then that would go up. So that's kind of what we were talking about there.
It was awesome, Auntie. She's been on the Mardi Gras.
Oh, the Mardi Gras.
Real quick,
Gary.
Gary,
yes, I have made a mermaid scream. It was not a good scream.
There's a whole YouTube about it.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
And a whole episode of our show about it too.
Also on the family reunion group cruise, since we're here live, I can get Trevor to agree to do this because he hasn't been allowed to do it.
By the way, I wasn't through answering Rob's question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rob.
Rabbit hole. I went right down it.
Sorry, Rob.
So us and the Parkers, Thomas is going to be on there. Trevor will be on there. I'm pointing the wrong way. I'm trying to point at y'all's pictures and I went the opposite direction. And then we've got J&S Adventures, Traveling Mannings, Norris Family Adventures, Huddle Adventures, Rob from Guga and Rob. Oh my gosh.
Our blue card intern's going.
Yeah, our intern's coming.
Our intern's coming. What? What?
Reese, our blue card intern.
Yes, Reese, our blue card intern. He's our newest addition to the podcast.
Okay. And so we got other people coming. Warm Strong Adventures is wanting to come.
Yeah.
I love Cruising Royals trying to make her work schedule work out.
I just didn't anticipate school getting out this late for so many people, and we wanted this itinerary, so.
Wynn's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Winford Steele.
Winford Steele.
Wynn. We got several people, but anyway, a lot of social media stuff.
I'm excited. It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be so much fun.
I'm
so
Gary's going to be.
Since Aruba Day is my birthday.
Oh yeah, and so now Josh and I have birthed our rooms, like we have cabins assigned. So what day is that? What day is your birthday?
May 23rd.
Okay, so May 23rd. If you have your cabin number, you can go ahead and make reservations for the teppanyaki. What time did you pick?
5:30. At
5:30, so we can have birthday dinner with Thomas. I need to get on there and do that like tonight because it books up quickly.
Let me just verify that real quick. I believe it's 5:30.
All right, while you're doing that,
Siobhan, we were asking her how many rooms you have booked on the family reunion group cruise.
We're in detail.
No, Gary, you're not going to the speakeasy without me. I'm just saying. I'm going. I won't on there.
Gary will tell you he's doing lifeboat raft training so he don't have to eat with Thomas. That's all he's doing. He's trying.
Well, the speakeasy is during the day, I thought, which is what, you know.
I thought it was
Yes.
night. Is it during the day? I've never been.
I haven't either.
And it's in the room, whatever it's called, behind the Alchemy Bar. Right? Yeah. See,
Yes.
I know where it's at. Yes.
No, it's in Aruba.
No, it's on the cruise ship.
The bar is in Aruba. The speakeasy bar is in Aruba.
No,
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you know, you're confused. That's only on the Mardi Gras.
I bet they do it on Celebration too.
It's great. It's great when people think they know what they're talking about and they absolutely have no clue. They're like, "Oh my God, it's so real! I was right there."
Auntie Neen, yes, you do. That would be so much fun. Y'all come with us. All right, Siobhan has 4. So we need to get Siobhan. We need to get her 8.
Yep.
Yes.
So, you know, if you're somebody who wants to go, reach out to me. And if I need to send you to Siobhan, I will. I've got her contact information. I've got her cell phone number. I'll call her. I'll bug her.
She's the other boss lady on the cruise.
So, because we definitely want this to go off and be amazing.
So as our channels grow, and that's why we wanted to give it a year. So as the channels grow and everybody, you know, we get together and our lives grow and our channels grow and podcasts grow, we can pub the family reunion group cruise up more and stuff. So I feel very confident that these ladies will get their 8 rooms plus some, because it's going to be a fantastic cruise. And I mean, once they hear there's going to be a fashion show, Tom's wearing a Speedo to the MDR on tiramisu night. I mean, people are not going to turn this stuff down.
Thomas, check the screen. That's correct, right?
I'm looking at the time, but yeah, the 23rd is correct.
Okay, he's still
Are
checking.
you sure that's your birthday?
I believe so. That's what I've been celebrating every 46 for the past 46 years.
You can go to the Hub app. You're going to do specialty dining, and we're doing teppanyaki, and he'll let us know the time.
Also,
And they book up so fast.
I'll be right
Also-
there with you, Gary.
Siobhan's birthday is on this cruise too, so we will do something special for that lady too.
Yep.
So it's her birthday.
Auntie Neen, we haven't had any because you hadn't been here. I'm just saying.
It
Laura-
still says early dining for some reason. It doesn't say that I have a...
Laura wants to be a judge on the fashion show.
Ooh, I want to be a judge.
Wait a minute, we're being judged now?
Yeah, apparently.
Even better. I love it.
Ooh.
But
Fashion show 2023.
so one more thing, me and Gary talked about, and Siobhan already knew about it. So it's not news to them. I know you said Thomas is doing a slot pool, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some fun things. We're doing a slot pool. We're gonna put some trivia together just for our group cruise, and you know, give away some prizes and stuff. But also, me and Gary today. It's not cool to judge folks. But anyway, these people try to hijack the chat all the time. But anyway, me and Gary's going to put together a pub crawl. Me and Amanda.
Trevor, you may not try Long Island iced tea for me.
Trevor will be monitored at all times. Because I am not responsible for you in a clamshell at 2 in the morning.
And your wife won't be there. Not
Yeah.
that she's responsible for you either.
Yeah, she wouldn't care.
So, well, here's the point where I was going to get Trevor to commit live on YouTube. As we go through the pub crawl, at some point, I want Trevor to tell the rendition of the Long Island iced tea story.
Yes.
So anyway, me and Gary's going to put the pub crawl together. Me and Amanda seen it on a dream, and I was like, that'd be a pretty cool idea. Me and him was going to put a little T-shirt together because we seen the people doing it, and they were all signing it for each other. So it was like a cool souvenir for you to take home, one of a kind. So me and Gary's going to work on that. But so we're going to do a pub crawl. We got Thomas's slot pool. We're going to have story time with Trevor.
I like
and
it.
we're going to have some trivia.
And Siobhan and I and Teresa have some other things in the works that will remain a surprise to those who are booked in through the group, or I may extend the surprise to Thomas, who's not booked through the group. Lisa says, "Do allow from the pub crawl so we can drink with you."
If the Wi-Fi is good and somebody buys the media package, we'll do it. Thomas,
Yes.
spring for the media package so we can do it live.
You got the cheese room.
Spring, me
Yeah.
spring for the media
Yeah.
package?
Oh,
What?
come on. You've already got the room rate and everything else. You could be the one to pick it up.
I mean,
Eddie says he's in for the pub crawl. And then we got
Sell-
Silly Pub Crawlabration. That's a mouthful.
I like that hashtag though. It's a
I did
lot.
too.
I like it. But so anyway, we're trying to come up with some more fun ideas to do on it to make it. It's going to be a fantastic cruise.
I will get an event created in the group, the Facebook group, for those who want to let us
Join in
know
on
in
them stuff.
advance so we can get t-shirt orders ready.
Eddie said he'll
Awesome.
stream it.
Eddie must get that
stream.
expensive YouTube,
And,
expensive Wi-Fi.
I know one thing. I'm going to try to do the Friday night before we get on the boat. We'll all be at the hotel and have a gathering and stuff.
It's a ship.
Boat, ship, whatever. Anyway, we're going to see if Miss Yachty will come down and visit us. And we got into cruising if she's not driving around doing her Uber thing.
She's,
Stop being cheap.
Thomas hasn't even looked up. He's still trying to figure out what time he's going to the
Thomas, are you still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
I just want to say, this is what I deal with on the podcast, okay? I'm like,
Hey.
Is that right, Thomas? And he's...
Are you asleep again?
Listen, when our middle podcast with Reese,
Yeah.
he would get mad at me because I would interrupt his intro, and now he's like,
It's okay. I
"Are you gonna say anything?"
He didn't tell me he
Why?
was recording tonight, so I didn't know he was really doing an intro.
Oh, we've been playing that since day one.
Yeah.
Free-
That was
free
5
material.
minutes after we got the invite. I was like, we've got to ruin this somehow.
Time to talk, and you're just intro and just carrying right on.
Miss Yachty
Do not
said.
edit that out.
Miss Yachty said she's definitely coming to meeting all of us and stuff. So she lives in Miami, so she's going to come meet all of us the Friday night before we get on the boat.
Very
Yep.
cool.
So she cannot get on the boat with us
Yep.
because she's already got lots of plans to get on the boat
Yep.
and another boat,
Ship.
but not the boat we're getting on
Ship.
because we're all getting on a boat.
Ship. Is it a boat or is it a ship? Let me know in the chat.
It can be either because I mean the Love Boat.
Yeah, see.
Well, for some people, if they have enough island iced teas, it does turn into the love boat.
No, that turned into the Love Clamshell.
Yeah. that was such an awkward night.
I agree with Amanda Siobhan.
Thank you, Siobhan. Hey, no wonder.
Amanda, depends on the size.
Ship.
It's not the size that matters.
Eddie said canoe.
Hey, funnel heads. Oh my gosh.
Oh, funnel head.
Hey, we're so glad y'all are home and everybody's feeling better.
I'm glad little man's doing better.
Catherine says ship because carnival groups are out for blood if you call it a boat.
They
Well, they
are.
might have our blood because Josh calls it a boat all the
Hey,
time.
I promise you. I ain't, never mind. I'm not going to say nothing.
Yachty says a boat is what I had parked in my driveway. Can't park a ship.
You could park.
Now, okay, so I have to give props to Carnival for
Thank you,
playing for doing that Titanic song in the middle of their show.
Y'all. I was like, I looked at the people beside me because he didn't get it. Clearly, y'all saw when the light bulb went on for him at the end of the
Or
night.
if they've watched the vlog.
Yeah, if you watched the vlog, he did not even register until the night's almost over, like 2 hours after the show. And anyways, I looked at the people beside me and said, "Carnival, you're doing too much."
Well,
That was-
you know,
that was
they
Flick,
got to
wasn't
make
it?
money off of it. They do own the name Titanic.
Like, it's too much.
I don't. That just shows you how much, like, I don't watch movies or TV. I care less about the Titanic.
It sank. You're not supposed to do Titanic stuff on a ship.
Was
Yeah.
that Flick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, and it was good.
It was good.
The guy who sang Rocky, he wasn't the best at that song.
He
at
was
that
really
song.
flat.
He was. He did better in other songs. He just was not good on that song.
When they did America Rocks or Rocks America or whatever.
Yeah,
it
that was like the last night or something.
that show. They all did good in the
Yeah, they did great. But yeah, no, that was the show that it was in, and that was our second time to see it. But I enjoyed it more on the Dream than I did on the Breeze. I think is what we saw. Maybe it was. I don't know what I saw it on. I can't keep up. Anyways, did you find the time for your dining?
It says 6 on my schedule.
Okay. So we're doing.
I'm all right, 6.
If you got it wrong, you have to change yours. We're not changing ours.
And Thomas, we also had several people in the Hey Warm Strong Adventures in the chat ask if you were alive. I'm sorry.
I'm no.
I told them you had narcolepsy, so
I was looking at my phone.
I told him, I said, I can't tell you how many times I went by him in the casino and he was asleep at a table.
That's because I was waiting on my mother.
Y'all, his mom's gonna be with us on the cruise, y'all. I love her. She's a little old precious thing.
She's wonderful.
She's so awesome.
So I'm trying to think about asking John Heald if I can do something on that on the cruise.
What? I want to know now.
Well, I'm a volunteer bugler for Bugles Across America. I sound taps at military funerals and stuff. And me, as this cruise ends on Memorial Day weekend, which is my biggest time, I want to see if they'll let me do it at the Veterans Ceremony.
That would be so cool.
I will be there as a proud veteran.
And his dad was buried with military honors, so we had there was someone there playing the bugle at his service.
I've done 150 services so far.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Mad respect, Thomas.
That's where I get my sick hobby too, but
Well, that's okay.
Right.
We have a question from Catherine. Have you ever found a strange item left behind in your stateroom from a previous cruiser? We found a spatula in the safe.
A spatula?
That's pretty strange.
I think you win.
So on Family Reunion Group Cruise, everybody bring a spatula and leave it in your safe.
And he says, Thomas is chilling, ice cold.
Thomas, you're getting lots of love for the bugle idea.
You are. I don't know if your spatula is probably from Carnival Kitchen.
But we are.
That's awesome. That's an awesome idea, Thomas, by the way.
I do want to give a plug because Howie Cruise are still in here. And last night, they gave lots of love for the Family Reunion Group Cruise. What? Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm sure that was that with your child with you, or were y'all by yourself?
Catherine, you're not wrong. That is the weird part, that it was in the safe. Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I thought we knew how to derail things.
Wow.
Thanks, Paulhead. I will be there Friday night to derail your life.
I love it.
Tell us about that one time you found lube in your room.
I will be there live Friday night, but I'm supposed to be going catfishing.
And he said WD-40.
WD-40.
And and Catherine says never bring a black light.
So introducing our next guest, the Funnelheads on Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
Hey, that's what you need to do. Unsolved mysteries. Who's leaving all these weird objects?
Yeah.
Oh, Gary, I have to watch that. That sounds disgusting.
No.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm trying
Sorry.
to give a hush. You people are full of tomfoolery and shenanigans and snuffleupagus.
And we aren't even in the comments now.
No, you're not even in the comments.
You're on screen, it's worse.
So anyway, we were in Howie Cruise live last night.
It's okay, Catherine.
From New Jersey. They're doing a group cruise about 4 weeks after us, going out of New Jersey on Oasis of the Seas.
Y'all.
It is a very strange port call.
Yes.
You leave on a Friday, and one of your ports is Port Canaveral in Florida.
That's your first stop.
That's your first stop. You got a sea day. Then you're in Port Canaveral. Voila, you can go to NASA or get left because you're stuck at Disney trying to get back. So, or Universal. So anyway, then you go to Coco Key K.
You got a Cocoa Key and you
Cocoa
got a Nassau,
Puffs.
don't you?
And Nassau. So anyway, they've got that one, and it's leaving on June 23rd.
It's a Friday to Friday.
Friday to Friday. Me and Amanda are seriously looking at it because my vacation starts over June 1st, and we had other plans this summer, but due to airfare, they're not happening with our children.
Which is kind of unfortunate.
It is, but I cannot pay $1,700 a person a plane ticket.
Catherine, that's coming. Hold on, sister.
Catherine, that is in the works. We're going to be with Thomas and Trevor discussing 2024.
Listen, I know, and us Southerners, what's a Southerner? Us Southerners do have to fly. They're like, it's only a 19-hour drive.
Yeah.
It's like, or 17, however long this, I don't even know. I was like, that's going to be a hard pass.
Well, Trevor's planning on getting us all to carpool to Miami from Oklahoma.
Well, we talked about it.
So you, your mom, Trevor, and your roommate, yeah.
Oh, just book it. Yeah, so Amanda's working through Royal right now through the travel agency trying to see.
These people are going too on that group cruise.
Yes, they are. So I will see glistening biceps with twice in a 4-week period. My head will glisten and Eddie's biceps will glisten, so be a lot of glistening. Hey, you know what? It'll remind me of that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward got hit in the face and he became all handsome.
Oh, yeah.
And bowed up. That's Eddie. Where he was all like chiseled and his face was all. Sorry, I'm a 42-year-old that watched SpongeBob. I apologize.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, so do I.
So anyway, if y'all have any interest in doing that on the Oasis,
Yeah, if you can't go on ours, go on theirs.
Go on there, or go on both of them.
If you can go on theirs and go on ours, go on both of them.
Yeah, but it's a great opportunity. We're really looking at it because we've never been. I've been through New Jersey at the airport, but I did not get out.
Well, and we want to cruise. So by that point, Josh will be platinum as well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or will you be one cruise away from it?
I'll be platinum.
Anyways, and we know we want to start cruising different cruise lines once we hit platinum, like one a year. We'll still be mainly Carnival. Trevor, you got a beat in your head over there? We don't hear?
Yeah.
Okay. So that kind of gives us an opportunity to start doing that. And yes, Catherine, we do have, Josh and I are in the beginning planning stages amongst ourselves of planning a Galveston. Oh, there's a kitty cat group cruise.
He's got a small zoo.
Oh.
Yeah, he's also got like 10 chicken in the back.
10 chickens?
I got a little bit of everything. Come here, man.
But yeah, we've had requests for some other people about doing a group cruise out of Galveston.
Did you just call your cat?
No, I will not be platinum, Gary.
Yes, you will be if you'll come on Amanda's birthday cruise in February with us.
I'm trying to do that. I've got a really good deal. It's just that
I know a really good travel agent.
Dude,
I have a really good travel agent too. I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name is Amanda Barman.
Barman.
Sorry, I mispronounced it. But she's with Have Luggage Will Travel. You don't need to know her last name anyway. So.
You're not getting a Christmas card. I don't know if you're getting one anyway.
It won't show up at the right house. It'll go to the Bearman's house.
Right.
Wow.
You know what, Eddie? I hope you're right.
Eddie, you're right. We're here for a fun time, not a long time.
I read that wrong.
Yeah.
You are right, Eddie.
But, I mean, what I'll tell you, we were looking at trying to take the kids to Europe. Like, we were going to think about going to Italy, like, late July. And I looked at airfare today, and I told him, man, I said, it ain't happening. I said, we're going to figure this Royal Caribbean thing out because
airfare
was $7,000.
That many.
And that's flying out of DFW. That wasn't flying
with a
out of
comma
our
and
local
3
Yokohama.
zeros behind it.
Wow.
And how much was the cruise?
No, this was just a land trip, like just to go.
Oh.
Yeah, this is just to go. That ain't hoteling and that ain't food.
Transportation, nothing. That was literally to get from the States to Europe, period.
Yeah. So the best thing to do is like going to spring. It was like $800 a ticket, which is a little bit better, but you know, then you got to do a little bit of cool weather. But anyway.
But we homeschool, so we can do that.
Yeah, transatlantic cruise would be better. Barman's gonna be my name when we're on the cruise with Gary. Josh Barman. Gonna be on the bar.
Anybody's wondering, it's Barmore.
Like you want to go to the bar some more?
I'm gonna need to go to the bar some more after tonight.
But anyway,
I love y'all.
There's
Yeah,
all right.
and I believe, I don't know if Guggen Rob's still in here, but Guggen Rob's got a group cruise coming up this October that they're doing, that they're involved in. If anybody has information, I'll put that in. But group cruise, Bartman,
Simpsons.
Bartman. That is Simpson. That was his superhero character,
Squeaky
Bartman.
toy.
But anyway, so there's a lot of group cruises going on, but only one family reunion group cruise.
Our squeaky toy chewer is at
So,
our feet.
and that's what we'll
move.
do that Friday night before we cruise. We'll all do a live at one time. So
Y'all, you want to talk about chaos?
there'll be nobody in anybody's live because we'll all be doing live. That'd be funny. First time ever, 27 lives from one hotel lobby.
With no one in any of those lives.
Yeah, right? Josh
If we all
and I
sat in a
are-
line, we could all be in each other's lives. The person in the front could just hold up.
Like how the girls used to sit in a line and braid
Yeah.
each other's hair. We could do that, but with lives.
Hey, what you could do is instead of like speed dating, we can do speed lives. Everybody can just set up and you can just go from one camera, change, and then move over, talking their live, then move over, talking someone else's live.
It's not a half bad idea,
We're
actually.
going to do speed lives.
Josh and I are considering we're toying around with coming in a day early, so that we can be kind of like the welcoming committee as people start rolling in.
Yep. So we may fly in Thursday, and then when everybody starts getting in Friday, we'll be
there at the hotel.
We'll be there. I'm sure Gary and Teresa will come down early. And I think Eddie and them like to start coming down 2 days early. So Eddie will be there.
But
No, if I get to Miami early enough, I want to do that slingshot ride I keep seeing videos on YouTube for.
I would like for you to do that, and I would like to record it.
Yes.
I'll let you borrow my GoPro strapped to your forehead.
Oh no, I've got to see his face.
Strapped to your chest, filming your face.
Gary was just about to say speed lives. And Huddle Adventure says one live, group live.
Yeah. So we're going to do some cool stuff. But I think
Laura says it's October 13th. Goo and Rob Cruise. I remember that because that's my birthday. Are you going?
she said they got 8 cruises in the next 10 months, I think is what they said.
Wow. We can't go on that cruise because we're getting on the Vista on October 15th. So when is y'all's next cruise?
Eddie and Laura?
No, the people on the screen with us.
Oh, I'm sorry. When's your next cruise? Never, because you're too cheap. Trevor.
Yes, I am cheap.
Oh, I've got the Carnival
know.
Valor, coming up in September 24th, I think, or 23rd, something like that. I don't know. I had my wonderful agent book that one for me, and it was a great deal actually. And
It was a good deal for you.
yeah, that's going to be an adventure for me because that's a 5-day out of New Orleans, and we're stopping at Cozumel and Progreso, and then we're getting off. I got a night that I'm going to stay in New Orleans after. That's a Thursday to Friday. That Friday afternoon, I'm getting on a train, and I'm going to stay overnight on the train, wake up in Chicago on Saturday morning, and then I'm going to a baseball game there.
You're a brave soul for taking that train.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Riding the Amtrak out of New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yes.
You better come in shooting and go out shooting.
I will survive. I'll wear this shirt. Everybody will like me. And so...
Thomas, do you have anything booked before the FRGC?
No, not right now. But as soon as I get the family reunion group cruise paid off, I'm going to.
You owe like $5.
I do not. We owe $300.
Oh no.
We're gonna. I'm gonna look at booking your birthday cruise.
I was gonna say there's just a really cool cruise in February on the Vista. Some cool people are gonna be on it.
And it's got a cool itinerary that doesn't normally happen.
What does this mean?
Yeah.
Foulmouth, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, and Cozumel.
Considering we're supposed to be on, wasn't that the original itinerary for the one we went on?
It was Jamaica, but it wasn't Foulmouth.
It was.
Oh, Ocho Rios, yeah.
It was Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman,
and
Cozumel.
San Juan.
No,
it was
Juan.
Grand Cayman.
San Juan was on the Mardi Gras that we didn't get to
Trevor,
go
do y'all do anything in Cozumel or Cozumel or whatever in the world you call it?
We're still in the booking stages of that right now because I do want to get stuff for the content. So a little more than what I did last time of just like, hey, we're going to Three Amigos. Here's a compilation of me at Three Amigos. So,
Yeah, it helps to get content when you're a content creator.
yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of I don't know how long our latter vlogs will be on this cruise we just got off of, because we did kind of just do a lot of nothing.
What, you talking about the end of the dream?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of hodgepodgey stuff.
Well, we were doing something.
Well, I will tell you, and y'all are going to see this
21 a lot.
when you get off the Celebration or the Mardi Gras, and anybody in here that's done those ships yet, or you get off the big royal ship and then you go get on a smaller ship, it's quite shocking to how much live entertainment was on the Mardi Gras versus the Dream.
Yeah.
I think me and Amanda one time counted at one time there were 6 live acts going on somewhere on the Mardi Gras at one time.
I thought it was 7. Was it 6?
Well,
I don't know.
if you
It was a
counted
lot.
center stage, yeah, I mean, it may have been 6 or 7 that you had live music acts that you could go sit and watch that were totally different from one from
That
the
were
other.
good.
That were good. And then you get on the Dream and they have Ocean Plaza and it was like a cat get hit by a dump truck.
Cruising is fun anytime. Yeah, it was the inner.
If you guys had the same ones that I had in June.
Yeah, probably were.
They were like,
the production shows were good, but the live entertainment was we didn't listen to it.
The Dream is the only Dream class I have not been on. Ship I haven't been on. I've been on its sisters, the Magic and the Breeze, but I haven't been on the Dream.
I love the ship. I
did. I did not realize how much, because we were on the Vista then the Mardi Gras, how much I missed the glass elevators and the big open atrium up to you can see the slides and stuff until we got on. That was like one of the first things I told Amanda.
Yeah.
Because the Vista's like, really low ceilings and funnel. And then you get on the Mardi Gras and it's just wide open spaces,
Wide open spaces.
All right, let's sing karaoke time.
It could be.
If you allow it to be, it can be karaoke.
All right, Catherine, I want to know what your icky experience was in the spa, because we went to the spa. That's already.
Yeah, it's out.
Is that out?
Yeah, it was.
Is the spa episode out?
Yes, because remember Trevor commented that he's only had one massage ever,
oh, yeah,
never
that's
again.
Right. I can't keep up with what I've already got scheduled and what's already come out.
It was the same. It was the same one that you revealed Philip's nickname and embarrassed him.
Okay.
We did not embarrass him, Thomas.
The boy was red.
Thomas, when you see him on the FRGC, you just need to scream, "Philip! Oh my God, it's Philip from Have Luggage Will Travel."
No, call him Quandale Dingle. That's his name.
Well, that'd be even better. Quandale Dingle. Oh my God. Can I get a
It's
Philip?
him. It's really you.
Yeah. Hey, Catherine, so we did a couples massage as well. Me and Josh did. It was his first and probably last massage.
Yes, it will be my last.
Yes, and I agree. Everybody give us a thumbs up. Yes, please.
And
I have a question about the XL class ship.
Do it.
Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Mongolian grill, which was originally in like the buffet area, but every ship that has Gigi's is there.
Right.
Where did that move to on the XL ships? Did it go to the back to the buffet, or did it go to Shebang?
It's in Shebang.
It's in Shebang.
No.
no, it's not.
No, because Shebang is the Mexican fusion thing.
Yeah.
No,
They have an
Yeah,
Indians in the back. They have the Indian station, gelato, and then hot dogs. Mongolian Walk was not in the front part of the buffet.
I don't know that they have it.
I don't remember seeing it if I did.
That's a sad situation.
I don't like these hashtags that they're putting out right now.
Josh ruined it. We're going to get there. So, but I don't care for the sauces on the Mongolian Walk, and I found out this time that they'll do it with just soy sauce, and that made me a happy person.
Yeah.
All right, so the massage lady left halfway through and didn't return for 10 minutes without an explanation and did not make up any time. I have been trying to talk Eddie into a couples massage, and I was excited to see that you guys did one, and then Josh ruined it.
Oh, no.
Josh, hashtag Josh. I love the new hashtag. It's my favorite. Thanks, Josh. I knew you would like it.
No, like, so this one of the managers that works for me, former college athlete, what they did away with it. Breakfast burritos going forward.
Josh just doesn't like massages, Catherine.
She wants to hear the Josh story. Anyway, look, so I got one of the managers that works for me, D1 athlete, wide receiver. Like, dude, you got to do massages, man. I got them in college. It's great. I still get them, it keeps me limber and all this. And he's like, you're going to be sore the next day. And Amanda's in there, and she's like, oh, yeah, this will be sore. You're going to fall asleep. Well, next thing I know, like, I'm laying there, and his Asian lady gets on top of me, and I'm like thinking, like,
they both like climbed on the bed with
she
both
trying to
of
put
them.
me in a figure 4 leg lock or something. I'm like, whoa, we get a little personal here. And I know I'm a large man, and she was like 4'2", and so I'm like, and she's up on top of me like, she's trying to drop the people's elbow on me, and so I end up getting a headache from it. And then the next day, I felt the exact same. And the man's like, you're not sore? I'm like, nope. I was like, I don't feel good. I'm not sore, and I don't know why people do this.
Hey, Thomas.
And it was 75 minutes.
Yeah. People are talking about bonsai. That is one thing I do want to say on the XL class ships. That's probably why they did away with it, because bonsai, of course, is a pay option.
Yes.
But the menu is different.
Is it?
Yes. So they have ramen bowls that were actually really good.
On the Vista class and above, they have ramen bowls.
And just a few added menu items. And I will say the edamame pods that they gave us when we went there for Philip's birthday were delicious.
I'm laughing at Catherine's.
Yeah, that's I like you, Catherine. You need to be in our live every week.
Yeah. So, hey, we did find this out while we were on the dream, and for anybody that wants to know, for the 19 people, I'm sorry, Laura, the 19 people that are still in here, God bless you. So on Vista class and above are the only ones you can get ramen bowls, and they have the different menus at Bonsai Sushi.
And I was disappointed.
Because Philip was really looking forward to going to Bonsai Sushi for his birthday, and we get there, and the menu's like nothing.
This big.
You can get soup, like one of 4 sushi rolls, and the little thing you like with the pork thing on top of the little bun thing. Anyway, so if you're not Vista class or above, you're not going to get a variety.
Mm-hmm. You can do the sushi boat if you're in
I will tell you the teppanyaki place is pretty cool. It's closed in, soundproof. You can't hear outside, and outside can't hear what's going on in it because it gets loud.
Yeah.
It is a cool experience if you haven't watched the video.
Yes, like I'm booking our teppanyaki tonight probably when I get up here, because it books up that fast. And if you want to do anything in Carnival Kitchen, book it now. If you have your room number, if you're berthed and you have your room number for this group cruise, you've paid your full deposit, book Carnival Kitchen now.
Mardi Gras was 7-day cruise. They had 3 sittings a night, and they were booked months before the cruise ever sailed.
On teppanyaki.
On teppanyaki.
And they have like a sushi making class and a cake decorating class and a barbecue master's class and a pizza class. All kinds of classes in Carnival Kitchen booked up months in advance.
And a brewery tour.
Yeah, and you can do a brewery tour.
Gary, we might throw that in there in the pub crawl, see if we can put together the brewery tour.
If you have the Cheers package, you get a 25% discount on the brewery tour.
Okay, good to know. Okay. Whoa. We need a moderator.
Well, no moderator.
Good grief.
We got adult dating sites.
Y'all, give me just a minute. Y'all.
Siobhan must have popped out again. Where's Teresa at? Gary's by himself, I guess. Give Amanda a second. Sorry about the bots. Y'all know how it is.
Anyway, hello, chat. How are you?
Oh, they're so awesome.
Anyway, we got to get with Howie Cruz too. We're supposed to be their backup moderators for them, and they're going to be a backup for us. But she forgot, and Brian gave her the stank eye last night.
Okay, they've been hidden now.
Anyway, they started their live. Teresa had an open house. That's right, school season. God bless Teresa.
It is upon us. But anyways, so yeah, definitely anything you want to do specialty on that family reunion group cruise, book it way in advance, like now.
Yeah, Trevor, you remember you got a challenge.
Yes.
What's his challenge? I need to hear about this now.
I don't know if I accept this challenge or not.
You do.
By the end of the cruise, he has to have eaten something from one of all 19 eateries.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
That's easy. Just one thing.
At least one thing, yeah. I'm not saying that he's got to eat in time. I'm not saying he has to do it all in one day either.
No,
like
I'll do it with you.
The fact that he ate 15 meals one day,
that's
including a full meal at the main dining room and a full steak dinner at the steakhouse.
Oh yeah, that did happen. So,
how did you not need a wheelchair at the end of the day?
I did. So that's how. Yeah, that was a very long day.
Yes, it was.
Of eating lots of food. Like, had room service brought in the morning. Then went to breakfast. Then I went to breakfast with my wife, and then I had brunch, and then I had lunch, and then I had. It was a whole series of mistakes that I was trying to make.
I put it in the chat for him. Hey, I did try something I hadn't tried. Has anybody in here ever tried the Ath Burger at brunch? It is better than Guy's Burger. Ever thought about being? Just throwing that out there.
You got Trevor squirming in his chair.
I haven't tried it. Trevor has.
The Aft Deck is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burger. Okay. Why are you technical with these words?
I'm just gonna say, I think that whoever gave me mine didn't know what they were doing. Honestly, because it's no joke. I got it. I opened it up, looking at it,
Catherine,
and I was like, "Ooh!" And the waiter looked at me and goes, "Is everything okay?" And I go, "I hope so." and I was not happy by the end of it, but I think it was maybe just a bad day or something.
You need to read it.
First C day, Trevor. We're gonna go to brunch, eat an Aft Burger
and banana cream pie.
Yes.
I got the fried chicken the day he got the Aft Burger.
Yeah.
And it was like legit breakfast time.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna roll up to brunch and be like, we need a table for 47 people.
Make it happen.
See, I haven't tried the banana cream pie yet.
Do you like
banana cream pie?
Do you like banana? Oh, you like? Okay, you've had.
Hey, I've also tried the 7-layer chocolate cake. Oh
cake.
My god, ooh, that's next level. But you gotta have some coffee with it. But it's next level.
So I didn't even realize breakfast dessert was a thing until the Mardi Gras, I think, and he ordered banana cream pie, and so
French toast is awesome.
And so on this cruise, I was like, I'm getting breakfast dessert. So I had the assorted cookies. You've seen those already. Hey, there's Teresa. Welcome home.
Teresa, we needed you moderating about 10 minutes
Yeah, because we had the bots. But anyways, and so I got the cookies, and those are good. They're not great.
They're 4 different cookies.
But they're good. Yeah, they're 4 different cookies. But that banana cream pie. Man, that's a game changer.
I'm thinking if I have Trevor.
Okay, are you guys carrot cake eaters?
Yes. Don't like theirs.
Have you had the one from the coffee shop?
No, we couldn't do that. Cabinet stayed empty. I mean, of course, Mallory ate almost every chocolate covered strawberry they made.
Yeah, she's like, I just need some more money for chocolate covered strawberries.
And I'm telling you, dude, that cabinet stayed empty. And we were talking to the lady. She's like, no, the pastry guy makes this stuff every day. The cake, the donuts, the cupcakes. And I was thinking, man, this is some pretty stuff. Like, you know, I didn't know if it had come pre-packed or whatever. And she's like, nope.
Catherine, you are really, like, you seriously, every Monday night, 6:30 Central Time, we go live. I need you every Monday night. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm a cookies and cream ice cream guy too. So
that cookie two-step by Bluebell, it's good stuff. Thank you, Eddie.
Eddie, have a good evening, man.
And okay, so what are the barbecue? Okay, is the barbecue? How is it really? Okay, so the barbecue.
The sauce is good.
I mean, now, I've only had the stuff on C-Day lunch, and it was okay.
So what?
I haven't been to the actual sit down pig and anchor yet.
Look at that! Y'all see that? Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Thomas, you going by yourself, bud? You booked it too early.
Thomas, what we're going to do is we're going to stand out the door and sing to you.
And
we're going to be like poor children. Oh, mister, let us sing with you. Give me some rice.
Listen, all right. Same deal applies from the previous group cruise that I met you all on goes to this one. If you guys see me on the Lido deck, I'll buy you an ice cream and a lemonade.
Hey, oh my gosh, y'all! Did y'all know that the tea comes in a carton and it's called sweetened or unsweetened tea flavored beverage?
I think it was a carton.
Never mind, that was lunch. What, Gary?
Gary, you got us all worked up for nothing. Listen, so
Gary,
the barbecue in the Pig and Anchor restaurant that you can get at night, to me, was better. I won't say slightly. It was better than what you can get at lunch.
The desserts are awesome.
The desserts are incredible. As a matter of fact, one night I went and just got dessert to go. But you can get ribs. They have a sandwich that I was really shocked that he didn't try, actually. That had several different meats, and it was on toast and the whole thing.
Oh, we got a new one in
here.
Who? Miss Holloway.
Atia
Holloway just got.
I know I said it right. We're gonna press our faces up against the glass to watch Thomas eat. That's exactly right, Eddie.
She was on a group cruise. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Hey, welcome in.
She's Laura's a Traeger master at home. So Josh is not.
Laura, smoked bologna is what is an Oklahoma specialty.
Yuck! I hate bologna. Josh is not a 5:30, 7:15, and 9 are only available, and J-Lo's growling at something. Okay,
so, I knew it was 5:30. It was 5:30.
Okay, so the 6 p.m. one is sold out.
Go 5:30.
How is there a 5:30 and a 6? How is there only 30 minutes between that?
They can't be because it's too. They book all.
They book all three at the same time. So that is.
So we're the earliest is 5:30.
Okay.
That's what I thought, but it said on my schedule like 6. I'm like, no, that's not what.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and I'll put it in the.
If you don't want us to come, Thomas, we just won't come.
This is mixed signals. I don't think he wants us there.
I don't think he does either.
I don't think he does either.
Pork roll is not bologna. What is a pork roll?
It's a roll of pork. You've seen it on diners, drive-ins, and dives. They lay it out and they put stuff in it and they roll it up and tie it with strings, and it literally looks like a Christmas Yule log of pork.
It looks like a bologna or like it looks like
nothing like bologna, Thomas.
Bologna's nasty.
Thomas, bologna looks like what McDonald's makes their hamburgers out of.
Thomas, I'm just telling you, I know you want to go to Teppanyaki on your birthday, but however, we got to go where more people can go. So if it's sold out, we're going to have to reschedule.
Eddie said a pork roll or pigs rolling downhill.
It's the 5:30 on my birthday.
Why are you eating so early? Are you old?
No, my mother is.
Oh, dude, don't blame this on Mom. Oh, God.
Wow. You just threw Mom under the bus. We're going to tell her Thomas said you were old. And then she's probably going to talk to us in a language that I don't understand, and she's probably going to be cussing you out the whole time.
She always does anyway. I mean, I can walk down the hall and get slapped in the back of the head. Tomas! What?
Did she call you Tomas or
Tomas?
Tomas.
I thought he said dumb.
Oh, she says that in Tagalog.
I was on Melanin at Sea group cruise. This is my second time making your live, and you summoned it. See, thank you. I remember you being in here.
I'm sorry, Miss T. I can't keep
remember
up.
it.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Mrs. Holloway.
No one actually wants a hot dog pancake. Let's be honest. Is that baloney?
Yes. Thank you for loving our content.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
And Gary says, I mean, I'm like his most hated person and appear to be the only one trying to book his birthday dinner.
No, Gary, we're trying to do it when we get off. But we're
I'm busy, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
A lot going on right now. Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
All right, so family reunion group cruise. Book it.
Howie Cruise group cruise, because they didn't give it a cool name like family reunion group cruise.
Book it. If they're here, drop your email in the chat so that if anybody is interested
in the Howie Cruise group cruise,
yeah, they can contact you.
And they started going live on Sunday night, so if you want to catch them, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m.
Theirs was a little less of a train wreck than ours.
Yeah, they have more civilized people in theirs than we do. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got Huddle's Adventures, and they starting at 6 p.m. Central, which I get it because Eddie gets up at 1:30 to go to the gym.
What is he doing?
Civilized people.
Civilized.
Leave it.
The atrocity of having civilized people.
Oh my god!
Why would we want to be civilized?
They're going to name it the Pork Roll Cruise.
They're going to name it How You Doing Cruise, the Pork Roll Cruise. Anyway, so did they drop their email in
Not
there?
yet. Drop your email, How We Cruise.
In it.
And there's my email. Everything's backwards. Still not used to it.
Yeah.
There's my email for the family reunion group cruise.
And don't forget Parker's on the Go. They're live on Thursday nights, and Google and Rob just pop up with crazy live.
Trevor, when are you going live?
I have not settled on a day yet. I'm still working on how I'm going to format my live. I want to.
Do you really think we're going to let it go like the way you're going to format it?
Yeah.
Do you really think?
Sure. But
Trevor, we've derailed too many lives to let them.
I don't know.
Oh, Trevor, it's going to be pure chaos in your first live.
In his first live? In his first several?
Yeah. Well,
we
I haven't
started
picked a day yet.
We're going to have these topics, and we're like, we're going to do nope.
Laura does good on Eddie and them topics because Laura's like, I ain't paying attention to the junk going on in the chat. I'm talking about my topic.
Yeah, we're still working on getting that derailed sometimes.
Yeah, we try, man. Other people's lives sometimes it's hard to derail.
I love that y'all try to derail.
Yeah.
She's on the Jubilee and it's
already sold out. I am jealous because I love to be on the Jubilee.
So anyway, Howie Cruise, throw y'all's email in the chat in case people want to see it. Also, so we're on the Parker's on the Go on Thursday night. Friday night's
we're not on it. We're
Funnel
watching
Heads. And then Saturday, sometimes Sea Lake Journeys hops on Saturday. Sometimes they hop on Sunday. They're really cool to watch them and stuff. So anyway, go watch everybody's lives if you get a chance.
Make sure you subscribe. I didn't get to share links except for I shared you two guys with the links.
I will tell y'all, like I'm trying to catch up and watch everybody's stuff. Amanda and me, I was just like, man, we got so many people doing lives now and doing content, and it's like, you know, I can't wait till hunting season comes. I'm gonna sit in the deer stand with earphones on, listening to people's stuff.
Did it tell you how many were available, Eddie, by chance when you booked it? So we can shout that out. And y'all better not take my spot. I need 4 seats.
No, you only need 3 because I ain't going.
Are you not going to Thomas's
No,
birthday
me and
dinner?
Trevor's gonna sit outside and protest.
Trevor's sitting there thinking, did I sign up for that? I got to eat all the food on the ship.
Trevor's like, that's the former co-host of my podcast. Boo.
Hey, and the guy that's cruising with you, Reese, this will be his first cruise, right?
First ever cruise and getting the VIP treatment the whole way.
Like, for real, like you are starting him off big. Like, you didn't start him off and like, you're like, here's his expectation now going on the celebration.
He's going to book on his own.
Cruise, the dream and be like, what is this crap?
Yeah. So I was telling him like all the little perks we're getting, and he was like, "Oh, wow, this is great," you know. And it's like, okay, well, your next cruise you won't get all this.
Won't be like that. Really,
yeah.
Sorry.
Like we're gonna get our laundry done.
Take my seats.
Josh is gonna pull the fire alarm. Yes. Now I'm gonna run in there shirtless, screaming, "Oh my god!"
Oh my goodness.
Now I am looking forward to like everything from Emeralds that I've seen. I want to try everything from Emeralds.
So it was good. It's I said several times that it was a good representation of Louisiana food. It's
Did you
obviously
try the
not
Natchitoches meat
Natchitoches meat
pie?
pies, yes. Did we try Natchitoches meat pies?
The nacho cheese meat pies.
Well, see, I know how to say Natchitoches, but it's Natchitoches. It's supposed to be like meat pie.
Right,
Natchitoches like.
Natchitoches.
Yeah.
Natchitoches -ish. Natchitoches.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beignets, they were good. They're little, and you don't get a dipping sauce when you're in New Orleans. They do give you 2 dipping sauces, which I mean, I enjoyed the dipping sauces. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I enjoyed the red beans and rice. He didn't care for it too much.
No, fried shrimp po' boy was pretty decent.
The fried shrimp po' boy was actually delicious, and I don't like shrimp.
I'm gonna tell you, here in Louisiana, if the bread's terrible, the po' boy's terrible. It starts with the bread, so the bread was good. They got real French bread.
Okay,
Nice.
Thank you, Laura. And Yachty is going live happily ever Yachty this Saturday at 1:30. She does lots of Disney and bag stuff and all that stuff. We didn't have the muffalata, Laura.
Yeah,
I don't like olives, so I don't eat.
I've had a muffalata at the #1 muffalata place in the world in New Orleans called Central Grocery, right across from Cafe Du Monde. So if you're in New Orleans, hop across the street from Cafe Du Monde, you can get the #1 muffalata, whatever you want to call it in the world.
But Thomas, if you are a beer or a root beer drinker, the Abita is made about 10 minutes from where we used to live when we lived down south. Laura's had one from Central Grocery too.
There you go.
I was kidnapped this weekend and taken to Austin and taken to my friend's house who just moved from South Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Your friend? Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Actually, I gave them your information because they need to book a cruise. But they said that they brew Purple Haze beer there at that same brewery.
Yeah, it's all
really
everything Abita makes is brewed there, like Turbo Dog, Abita Strawberry, Abita Amber. It's all brewed in that one place. There's not another Abita beer plant.
McMuffaletta will be the next big thing.
McMuffaletta. McDonald's will find a way to ruin anything.
Yachty is going to be live from the Symphony of the Seas at 1:30 on Saturday. So I am interested in that.
I am. I want to say, Miss Yachty, you doing it from the Lido deck or like up above looking down?
They don't have a Lido deck.
Well, whatever the deck thing is they got.
What is it? A Lido deck?
It's called something different. I don't know what it's called, but it's not called the Lido deck.
Foo Bar. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. From Brooklyn, Foo Bar.
Even the ship on Wally had a Lido deck.
Beyond reality.
Oh.
Sorry, Amanda didn't know what Foo Bar meant.
I'm a very sheltered child. Really, like for real.
What Thomas looked like most of the Vista cruise we were on. Hey.
He was in the casino enjoying that drink package.
7:30 in the morning.
Hey, it's 7:30 in the morning. I was actually just waking up, and I'm like that when I'm waking up.
I mean, bed and waking up.
If anything, Trevor, don't even get me. Trevor will wake up at 2:00 in the morning and then scream "land ho" to wake everyone up in the room.
See, Gary went technical and did the beyond all recognition. We do it beyond all reality because you're just past conceptual. What are you doing?
I'm booking teppanyaki.
Oh, I'm sorry, she's booking teppanyaki.
Before they're all out of spots. Everybody's booking it and stressing me out.
Anyway, hey, we really appreciate you guys being on here tonight. Sorry, we weren't supposed to keep you this long.
I'm multitasking.
But, tomorrow night, if you can hop over to Huddle's Adventures, they're going to have How We Cruise on there.
It's just Huddle. There's no S after Huddle.
Oh, it's not? There's no S? I thought it was
Huddle Adventures. It's one Huddle and they adventure.
Well, they got so many kids. I thought they had multiple Huddles. I didn't know they could get one
They
big.
had lots of cuddles.
I'm sorry. Andy.
That would be a different YouTube channel.
And I also didn't get while Amanda was freaking out about Titanic being played on the cruise ship.
Yeah, that was so funny, y'all. When he had his light bulb moment. Really, right now, this is when you're gonna figure it out.
Half dozen of them people I know, they're getting ready to film Cheaper by the Dozen again. This year.
Oh my gosh. So
Eddie should have bought a school bus instead of that Bronco. Eddie, why have you not put that air freshener up in there that Laura's got?
That was the best air freshener ever.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Put that up in there.
And you couldn't say that Laura wasn't there.
Right.
You could pan over and she'll be staring at you.
Always. When you're getting ready to eat that donut, she'll be there staring at you.
Oh,
Y'all,
hey.
I'm distracted now.
Oh, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. She's new. Jennifer Ledford. She's just found us over the weekend. Sorry you're coming to the close to the end of our chaotic live involving Carnival Cruising Podcast.
I'm like literally on carnival.com right now, trying to book my
with
spot.
Thomas J.F. Kennedy and Trevor Johansson. Great co-host.
Yeah, so they're actually recording an episode. I don't know if all this will be on their podcast because this is long, but they're recording an episode of their podcast, so that's exciting.
They're not really.
Yes, they are. No, he wasn't.
Anyway.
Are you lying to me? Are you recording this?
I happen to have a screen recording going right now.
I told you.
Eddie, is the you said the air freshener's in your Bronco. That doesn't mean it's up in the Bronco. Is it hanging from the rearview mirror so Laura can stare at you while you're on your way to the gym and to work?
The group cruise is in 285 days, everybody.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. It'll be here before you know it.
That's the crazy part, is how quickly it actually will get here.
I didn't realize how fast time flies when you plan multiple cruises. Like when, like Eddie and Laura, they have 38 cruises in the next 4 months planned. And when you do that kind of stuff, I mean, it's boom, 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 you're on them. And they don't really, it's 8 and 10 months. But anyway, y'all know me.
All right. Select stateroom 1, select stateroom 2. Date and time. We are doing the 23rd. So that's Tuesday, day 4, right?
Yeah.
At 5:30.
We need a countdown in your background.
Added to cart.
We do need to get the ticker back here. We're actually getting a couple more bookcases because we got too much plethora. And we got to put pictures, Philip's pictures up. We got to get them framed.
Yeah.
Him and Shampoo.
Should we show that again? I think we should.
Has everybody seen Philip and Shampoo?
I've shown them. But
I was expecting those pictures to be in the vlog somewhere.
So I actually kind of messed up when I was editing. I completely left out a video that showed the pictures. And I found it like 2 days later.
Well, put it at the end of another video.
I was like,
People
I
are not going to know. And Jennifer, if you never return after this live, we absolutely all understand.
We're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here for a while. We have you being part of the Have Luggage Will Travel family.
Thomas, your birthday's expensive.
What's it costing me? Good Lord, Thomas.
It's not my fault they raised the price.
It's your fault that you picked this for your birthday.
No, it's your fault that you got a free room.
Ooh.
I think he should pay for it.
I think he should too. Stop
really
being
do.
Pete Thomas. Hashtag.
It's my birthday. You want me to pay for my birthday?
I want you to know. I want you to pay for my dinner on your birthday. You're lucky. You're lucky I got some onboard credit.
We got another new one in here. Bruce Brain 2K. Yes, we got some more dream videos coming out. I think we got Amanda's tip videos coming out tomorrow.
Tuesday. Are y'all enjoying those? Can anybody tell me that? Am I doing an okay job on those? I would like to know. No, I'm not. Thanks, John.
Take me to the buffet. Really?
I love it, Eddie.
Hey, that's what you said. He's like, if I see you on the Lido, I'll buy an ice cream with lemonade.
Hey, that's one thing, but
Hashtag buffet for Thomas. Oh, that's a shirt.
Anyway,
What'd you say?
Bruce
Mom?
Wayne, but yeah, check it out this week. Another one comes out Thursday,
Yes.
and then it'll be Saturday and stuff. So about every 2 days, one will pop up.
Yeah, I've got the next one scheduled for the 11th, which is my parents' 49th wedding anniversary.
Oh, Jennifer and them, they go to SeaWorld. That's fantastic.
I like SeaWorld. That's where Shamu came from.
Shampoo. Hey, shampoo.
Shampoo, excuse me.
Hashtag buffet for Thomas. What?
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for Thomas's dinner.
Thank you, Gary and Laura. I'm trying to keep them short. A GoFundMe for no doubt.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's the tip video tomorrow? Laundry.
Laundry 2.0.
Oh my God, y'all don't even want to know the catastrophicness of this video.
How is there a 2.0?
So look, like I'm gonna tell y'all this because y'all family. So I'm gonna tell y'all this in here in live, and everybody else will just have to watch it. So we're in here, and I'm like, hey, what you want to do is like, you know, simulate that you're putting your card in, but go ahead and have it ready in case something goes wrong. No, I am putting my card in, and I'm pushing these buttons and gonna show these folks how to do it. Guess what? About the 5th time she couldn't get her card to work, I stopped filming and I said, hey, you want to make sure the card works first? She finally got it going. We get to the end where she's going to pick a dryer. I'm like, hey, do it and get it. No, the dryer was the last part. Hey, get it going. And we're going to do it. What happens again? Card don't work. And I'm like, that's why I tell you we need to simulate you doing the card and it's already ready to go. So
Yeah.
it turned into a 2-minute video, turned into 30 minutes of me ready to walk out and her filming herself because she didn't want to listen and her card wouldn't
It was
cooperate.
pretty funny.
So
It was pretty
for
funny.
everybody that thinks vlogging's easy, it's not.
Listen, read this. Read this. This is my favorite. Thank you. That's Julie.
Brian isn't talking for me.
Mark Hugh was great. I enjoyed him.
Mark Q had some crazy outfits. Lee was pretty reserved except for like the deck parties on the Mardi Gras. But Mark Q, man.
Oh, I just pushed a button. Yes, Gary, I actually did talk about that in my very first, if you watched it, obviously you didn't, laundry tip video, that there are 3 ships that are coin operated. So, but yes, I did. It's another one of my own location videos, Thomas. That's how come there's a laundry 2.0.
Oh, I promise y'all, this family reunion group cruise, it's going to be looking like a junior high dance. All the husbands and men are going to be on one side, and all the women are going to be on the other side. Right, look at them over there talking.
Your favorite Jennifer wrote. Josh did walk out. Don't let him fool you. It was just after he recorded me. He was like, I'm done.
Oh, that's who that is.
Oh,
okay.
thanks, Gary.
She put in the. I don't even want to try to say that. Traveling with.
What?
Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
That's who that is. Remember, I said she said they found us this weekend.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
who
yeah.
that is. I don't even want to try to pronounce the O.
I'm gonna go with a name.
Arcadius.
I don't know how.
Oh, bless. Just bring him. We're gonna have so much fun.
Gary said he didn't want you.
No, he said he did. He said he just didn't pay attention.
Oh, how old's your oldest son?
Anyways, so
Our oldest son cries because we make him go.
now if you come on the family reunion group cruise, I'll teach you how to do laundry.
There's not going to be a laundry
There
on
you
there.
go. She
You're
did
right.
She
Yeah.
did the.
Osildius. Oh, is that how you... Okay. Trevor, Thomas. Osilidus.
That sounds right to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I'm crying with him. We want to go.
We want y'all to come. Laundry for Thomas. But you're right. There is no self-service laundry on those Excel class ships. So,
I'm confused because all I do is I put mine in a bag now, and they take it, and they bring it back later, and it's a real.
Excuse us, Mr. Platinum.
I'm just asking.
Hey, you're
I
gonna be
can't
like
remember. It's
Home
been so long.
Oh, whatever.
Home
So
Alone
long.
2, they're gonna show up with your underwear on the hanger.
Yeah.
Here's your shorts. They're extra starch.
Yeah. So for all of us who aren't platinum, which I will be on the group cruise, thank goodness.
Hashtag Thomas isn't platinum. Gary's firing off.
Yeah, he is.
Thomas.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Thomas, neither are we, Thomas. Don't worry. Our next cruise, Bruce.
Bruce Brain.
I almost called you Brian. Sorry. Is on the Vista in October 15th.
Good night, Eddie. Until the next one.
Yeah. Golden Boy Thomas. There's another one.
But they said you got it right.
Yeah. I seen that.
But
right there.
anyway, it's October 15th on the Vista. Then we're going on the Vista again in
yes,
February.
Rochelle, we don't know how to shut up.
Hey, Rochelle. Anyway, if y'all know that, that's from Seinfeld, Rochelle. But anyway, people got to really watch Seinfeld to know that one.
You just totally squirrel.
No, I didn't. Anyway.
Aunt Rochelle says hi, Mallory.
Hi.
Hi, Aunt
I didn't
Rochelle.
know you were in here.
I hope you find your dad. But anyway.
It's a good
I
movie.
totally forgot what we were going to say. I give up. Anyway.
All right.
Thanks
so
for being alive.
book your group cruise room. Hit me up. And like I said, when I hit my 8, I'm going to send you to Siobhan. But hit me up. So, let's just get the ball rolling. Let's get us to our 8.
Hey, and we're only 7 away from 700 proscribers.
No, we're less than that.
We're less than that.
We're 5 away
5.
from 700.
5.
Your pinky's gone. Come this way.
5.
Yeah, go
Y'all make that subscribe.
Anyway, we're 700. We're 700. Y'all come subscribe just for J-Lo.
Yeah, peanut gallery in the back here.
Anyway, 700.
Anyways, thank y'all for being here tonight. And Thomas and Trevor, thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you for
Oh,
having
you're
us.
welcome. Thank
And
you.
I felt like it was our normal train wreck.
I would I would like to have them both back individuals though, because I really want Thomas. I still don't understand the premier platinum gambling cruising that he freeloads off his mom. So I would like him to go into greater detail.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
He's been attacked all through this.
And I would like someone like Trevor, who is platinum, to come and explain to all us underlings what it means to be platinum.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm platinum. Thomas, it's nothing but love. Same to
Yeah.
you, Trevor.
Great job, Trevor and his co-host.
Gary's gonna be our 4th on our podcast now.
So, are you really?
Gary. What? Huh?
Who are you adding to the podcast?
Gary.
Yeah. We need Gary now.
No. Who's your 3rd?
Oh, Reese.
But how is Reese going to do your podcast if he's never cruised?
Oh, he
He's our
asks
blue
us.
card intern.
He's our blue card intern. He asks us questions. What he's expecting of the cruise, so he would get a fresh perspective of
Gotcha.
somebody that's never
Yeah,
cruised
he'll ask
before.
questions, and if he doesn't have any question, he generally just sits back in the rafters and just.
Yeah.
He kind of
Hey,
sits there.
and one more plug. Don't forget, we have our shirts for sale. We've sold 2. We've only sold 2, but $25 includes your shipping. So hit me up there for that if you want your merch.
Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that.
You can get a hat. We have, I think, 6 of them left.
You get a bundle.
Yes, we're doing a bundle. Don't forget to hit the like button. Come back tomorrow night for Huddle. Not here, obviously, on their channel. That would be weird. And Josh's back was hurting, so he got up, so he's gone.
I'm co-host.
Just like, he's like, I'm hurting, I'm leaving. It's his foot all over again. And
Hey, that foot,
he yelled, he said, no, it's my back, not my foot.
That foot cost me some good footage.
Oh my gosh. That foot, poor co-host, that's right.
Oh.
anyways, book the birthday dinner if you want to go. If you already have your room booked, I've got mine in the cart. I will be paying for them as soon as I finish here. And Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, don't forget to find them, download, subscribe. Do you subscribe to podcasts?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
whatever
okay.
podcasting network you use, you can just search for Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
That's what I do. I didn't know if you subscribe. I have no idea.
You can.
Well, you can follow it. You
Yeah.
can click follow and it'll tell you whenever we actually post
Yeah,
something.
we also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We also have a group there as well. You can join the group. It's a lot of fun.
Which is generally me posting memes and Gary saying that I should have ranked the breakfast burrito higher.
Yeah.
I guess that I need to start a group for Have Luggage Will Travel. I didn't realize that there was a difference in a group and a page.
Yeah.
I'm learning this. But, anyways.
I've got your information. I'm
What?
working on it.
Oh,
I'm trying to get recipes.
she has been trying, Gary.
I have. I've bought myself a silicone mat. I am trying to get recipes that don't involve eggs, dairy, or anything like that, so they're shelf stable so that they can be sold. Still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, she's trying to break into the dog treat market. But anyways, so Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. Thomas is the Lido Deck on YouTube. Trevor is Pier Runners on YouTube, and that's with an I, not two E's. And the 2E one's good too, so follow them as well. Yeah, totally. And obviously make sure you give this video a thumbs up on your way out the door.
Oh,
Mallory, what?
y'all, this is to all the ladies out there. Y'all come on my birthday cruise in 2023 in April, because I would love to have y'all. How many people we got? One?
Me, you, and Miss Teresa so far.
I need some more ladies.
She's turning 13.
I want to hang out with y'all.
But only ladies. Mr. Thomas is not invited.
Y'all are not invited.
Fine.
Sorry. I'm not sorry.
What's the name of
You
your dog?
can't go to my teppanyaki then.
Oh, I'm still coming.
Mr. Gary says, what's the name of your dog treat's going to be?
Don't have no idea.
It is
Bow Wows.
April the 8th. Is that your birthday? Yeah,
Yes,
April the
that's
8th.
my birthday, Mom.
We'll be in Cozumel on her 13th birthday, me and her.
And we're eating at the steakhouse.
Good
so
times.
You go ahead and think about
Lisa, it is going to be on the breeze. I think it's a 4-day. Teresa, correct me if I'm wrong.
that. Never been on the breeze.
No. Anyways, so she put her days in off today. Yay! So I think that's about it. Group cruise. It is going to be so much fun. I absolutely am so excited to just to sit and hang out with all of you guys and gals in person. The laughs are going to be for real.
I think a lot of you guys will be quite shocked at how Trevor is in real life.
I'm anxious to see him on the pub crawl.
About 8 drinks in.
I'll be the Laura called me something. The designated room delivery, get you back to your room person instead of the designated driver.
Designated drunk cruiser delivery.
Yeah, something like that. So, anyways, and then if you can't go on our cruise, if your kids are still in school, whatever the case may be, hit up the Kerns at How We Travel for their group cruise. Because other than the Florida port, which is kind of weird, that sounds like an awesome cruise.
I don't get the Florida ports.
I don't know that I would like a port stop in Port Canaveral. We just took a cruise from there on the Mardi Gras, and there wasn't anything there. So
There's NASA.
That's about it. Ship day.
Which I wouldn't be.
DRD, designated room deliverer. That's what I'll be for the pub crawl. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank y'all for being here. We were not trying to do a marathon live tonight, I promise.
Wow, 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours and 24 minutes so far. We call it a port sea day. Yeah, that's what it'll be. So everybody have a great night. Again, thanks Trevor and Thomas for being here with us. This was a blast.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank y'all for letting me be your resident travel agent personally and on your podcasts. I do appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
And if you guys in the chat need a travel agent, you got one right here. You got a friend in me.
If y'all just really need to go on a cruise, come on the family reunion cruise and come on my birthday cruise.
There you go. All right. Well, until next time, y'all have a great night.
Bye.
And if you have luggage, you should be traveling.
Bye.
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 See ya.